Am I live? Apparently, I'm live right now. So we'll see how well this stream does. Still holding this frickin' stuff from the thumbnail. Anyway, guys, how's it going? It is, there's the notification. So I'm expecting people to start coming in here. Let's see if I can put this stuff down without dropping anything. Oh, Lordy. So a lot of Transformers there, as you can see. Slapshot Toys. What's up, Kyle? I'm very excited to see your video from today. I'm excited to see your haul. I'm excited to see your new collection. Your stuff that goes in your display. Excited for all that stuff. T-Man's here for the Transformers. He saw the Transformers. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Siege Transformers that I've picked up. I was going to do these for a video. I was going to do a specific edited video, but I was like, you know what? What the frick? It's Saturday night. I still have to work out. I still got to get my cardio in. I still got to lift some weights, but I can live it for at least an hour and 10, maybe a little longer. Maybe I start my workout at 10:30 p.m. Get a nice little pump going right before bed. I'm sure that'll help me fall asleep. Anyway, guys, how's it going? So it's Saturday night. I got my dad shirt on, my dad Real American Hero shirt on. How's everyone doing? I'm glad you're here. I'm going to share the Transformers pickups. I am going to save. I have a frick ton, and that's an actual unit of measurement, a frick ton of WWE Elite figures I'm staring at right now. That will be for an edited video. Tomorrow, you will actually see a Hot Toys. I almost said Hot Tots. I don't know what Hot Tots are. Hot Toys haul video tomorrow. It actually went live on Patreon. So if you're a patron, it's on there now. Check it out. Hopefully that worked because I did it a different way on there. But that will go on YouTube tomorrow. And then I'm also editing a Patreon exclusive video, so that'll actually be on Patreon, obviously. But let me go ahead and pick up my comic books, because I'll show you those first. I'm going to see who's in here. I'm going to say hello to everyone. Daniel Harrison was the first one to say hello. What's up? Slapshot Toys, my buddy Kyle. Subscribe to Slapshot Toys if you haven't already, especially if you're a big DC fan, if you're a Batman fan. I mean, his collection is kind of taken focus on DC and Batman. So by all means, absolutely, if you're a DC fan, subscribe to Slapshot Toys. Kiwi Collectors here. How's it going? Benjamin Atienza, Daniel R., The Venomized Beer, Jacob Olson, Jedi Howard 22. Jacob was in another stream that I was in, and he asked when I was going live again, and I was like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I'm like, you know what? F it. Let's just do it tonight. So I'm on here right now. Alejandro 47, Lord Luigi's in here. Psych Matt, Big Money Collector, Stuart Fulbrook, Comic Book Beach. What's up, BJ? Vane 21, Meta Carito, Narc is here. And I know Narc went to a toy show today. I don't know if you were recording Narc, but I'm looking forward to that video if you did record. I know he also went to a certain store. I don't know if you want me to keep it a secret, but keep an eye on Narc's channel. Subscribe to Narc's channel because you're going to want to see the toy show. I want to see the toy show because I was supposed to go to the toy show. I was supposed to go with him to this toy show, but I have the girls. I'm playing double duty as a dad because Mrs. Cincy's visiting her sister who just gave birth 2 days ago. I have a new niece. And she went up to Ohio to visit her sister. So I'm playing Super Dad on Dad's Weekend. Shouldn't Dad's Weekend be like a relaxing weekend? I'm playing Super Dad. So I got the girls. They're hanging out. They're playing Roblox. They're yelling and screaming. Playing some game called Piggy where like someone in a pig outfit is literally trying to murder you. And this is for kids. What? Anyway, they're doing that. Where was I? I took my mom to get groceries. They helped out. Didn't really have the funds or means or whatever to go to the toy show. Anyway, check out Narc's. That's where I was. That's where I was going with this whole thing. Check out Narc's channel because Hopefully he recorded because I want to see what was at that show. Rob Oliva's here. Kevin Vallejo's here. What's up, Kevin? Stuart Fulbrook. Kevin Bolender. Sup, Cincy? Happy Father's Day week. I got to build a bear the child today. First of all, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. That's a father. If you have a father, happy Father's Day to them. My dad, unfortunately, not to like sour the mood here, but my dad passed away 10 years ago. So like every day on like Father's Day, I look at old pictures of him and it makes me feel really good. Remembering all the good times. So even if your dad's no longer here, you can remember him in spirit, remember all the good times. I remember his voice. Every time I look at his pictures, I remember his voice. So good stuff there. Good stuff. I love my dad. And love your dads out there. And if you're a dad, be loved. I don't know where I'm going with this. Jay Shu, Nemesis Enforcer. All right, so we got a forum here. Anthony, what's up, man? I just saw Anthony Valerino, old friend of mine. Anthony Valerino's here. Dad died in 2010 too. Yeah, that's when my dad passed away. Sorry to hear that, Anthony. But thanks for joining, man. This is cool that you're here. Kiwi Collector, RIP to Mr. Cincy's dad. Yeah, he's a good dude. He was an awesome dude. I actually looked at I started looking at like Flickr, and I had old pictures of a cruise that me and Mrs. Cincy went on the year we started dating. We started dating in 2005, and we went on. I asked her to go on a cruise with me that same year. It was like 6 or 8 months after we started dating, and I have found old pictures of my dad on there. So, and he still looked great. He didn't have Lou Gehrig's disease. That was before that all happened. So, those are some good ass pictures. Narc just said Jay Pizzle. So is Josh in here? Josh Pence is here. Damn, I was just about to go live. Sorry, Josh. I checked, and I was like, I wonder if any of my buddies are going live because I don't want to like jump on their, I don't want to jump on their streams and pull people from their streams. Hey, someone just super chatted me. Frickin' A. Slapshot Toys. Kyle, you didn't have to do that. Slapshot Toys. Thank you, Kyle, for the 10 bomb there, the super chat. Kiwi Collector says, a beer to Cincy's dad and all the dads out there. Hell yes. I don't have a beer. I wasn't even planning on really going live, but I got vitamin. I have a little bit of vitamin water here. I'm waiting for one of the kids to come up here so I can ask them to go get me a drink. Anyway, guys, so Josh said I was going live right after. Cody's on. Oh, okay. So Cody's streaming right now. Hopefully I didn't grab people from his stream. Picked up Captain America Annual 8 today. Great Mike Zeck cover. That is a freaking awesome cover. I know that cover distinctly. Wolverine slashing Cap's shield. Love that cover. I love Mike Zeck art. Mike Zeck did a ton of great covers in the 80s. Let's see here. Roundhead K2000 says the picture captures the time and places of good times. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Slapshot Toy says, don't know what this feature is, but wanted to send a sticker. Thanks for the sticker and thanks for the super chat, Kyle. Foxy just finished his live. Okay, good. I didn't steal anyone from Foxy's stream. Weird, I didn't get a notification for his stream. That's very strange. Usually I get like notifications and I see when people are live, but literally I saw there was, who the frick was live? Someone was live, and Hasbro was live because they're showing G.I. Joe cartoons. What looks worse, Force Awakens Chewie head or Ant-Man sculpt? I'm trying to remember. Oh God, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. So the cat head Chewie, that looked bad, terrible, and it's such a departure from the New Hope Chewbacca, which is literally New Hope Chewbacca, one of my favorite. Can you see it? Yeah, it's right there. One of my favorite Hot Toys in the whole damn collection. I mean, it's freaking almost perfect. And Force Awakens, like, gave him, like, a freaking cat face. Like, what the hell were they thinking? All you had to do is reproduce this guy, maybe change his fur colors a little bit, and then you got a freaking Force Awakens. You got another hit on your hands. But they went and, like, redesigned his face, and he has, like, literally, like, cat-like features on his face. So that's bad. I would say that's probably worse than the Paul Rudd Ant-Man face sculpt, because the Paul Rudd Ant-Man face sculpt doesn't really look like Paul Rudd smiling. It's just like the teeth are just so freaking noticeable. But I would say that, yeah, the Force Awakens Chewie is worse. Let's see here. All right, I missed a bunch of comments because I was freaking going off here on Catface McGee. Monroe Rain, I don't get notifications for anyone's streams for some reason. That's freaking weird, man. Yeah, because it's happening to me too. I'm not getting, like, Josh was live the other night and I didn't get notifications of him going live. So freaking YouTube, get with it. Ms. Pearl of the South, I like your shirt. Thank you very much. I like it too. Let's see here. Where was I? Dude who watched Bandai's drop. Finally, Bardock. So some Dragon Ball Z talk by Kiwi Collector in the chat. Looks like the lion from Wizard of Oz. It really does, Insane Goon. It really reminds me of that. Liz Sam Official, I have a frozen vitamin water, same flavor as you. Oh, you know what? I don't even have to go that far to get a drink because we have a new fridge down the hallway. Why am I going blurry right now? Focus, you freaking POS. Lord, what's going on tonight? I have a new fridge down there because we're actually putting in a bar. We're putting in a nerd bar, finally. We've been here for almost a year. And we talked about putting in a bar here and down in the loft area, the TV room where the sail barge is. If you watch that video, you'll notice during that clip, my arcade machines are no longer there. I moved them to this room right next to me right now, the girls' toy room. So my arcade is now sharing some space in there with them, along with my treadmill. So it's kind of an all-use room. But that area that had my arcades is now barren because we're paying a contractor to turn it into a bar. And we bought a mini fridge, a big-ass fridge. Not a big fridge, but like a big mini fridge. And I got some drinks down there. Anyway. Return of the Nerd Bar. Yes, it is. And I have a Nerd Bar sign out there where I want to put up like neon lights and stuff like you would see in like an actual bar. I think that would look freaking awesome. I actually want like a custom Nerd Bar neon light. So if anyone knows any neon light construction people, send them my way. Anthony says, have you spotted any Masters of the Universe Origins action figures? I have not. Anthony, I have not either. I know that they've hit Walmart's site in like odd times of the day, early in the morning. I think it was Thursday morning, and they were up for a hot minute, and they actually shipped out the next day. But I didn't get any of those, and I haven't seen them in stores. So hopefully soon we'll see those. I'm going to pick and choose from that line. The one that I'm actually most excited for in the new Motu Origins line is the Atom on Sky Sled. For some reason, that thing really it stands out to me. I think it looks great. So I'm looking forward to that one. Art Gutierrez is here. What's up, man? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you as well, Art. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there that are watching this right now. Let's see here. Ever since your variant Batman multiverse fig review, everyone seems to be getting it and posting it next to that. It looks damn good next to that Superman. I tell you what, I actually unboxed this one. This is not Superman. It's not Chase variant Bat. I'm not going to call it Chase because I've literally found, I went to a different Walmart yesterday. I found 16 of those at one store. I unboxed this one right here. This is the Batgirl, McFarlane Multiverse Batgirl. This is the one that comes with the Batmobile part, which, by the way, now complete. If you didn't see the Sweet Spot stream, I actually completed this last night. But I think the Batmobile looks freaking awesome. Great paint, rubber wheels. So it looks awesome. Anyway, this right here looks like it's based on the artwork of Sean Murphy, who did and is doing Batman White Knight and Batman Curse of the White Knight, which to me personally is one of the best Batman titles to come out in a long-ass time. So check out that comic book. Natural segue. I'm going to show you my comic books that I picked up. Again, comic books are just now starting to trickle in because of the whole pandemic thing. A lot of screwy stuff going on with DC pulling their stuff from Diamond. So they're doing their own distribution thing now. It's all freaking weird and jacked. But I still got these comic books. So I'm going to show you this this is my small stack of comic books right here. So it's not going to take a long time. Hey, I got Batgirl for $16 at my local shop. Ionicus, that's a great freaking deal because she's a great figure. What I was basically alluding to is the fact that she's a great figure and she's actually going to look great posed next to the regular Batman and Nightwing. So I'm going to have Nightwing and Batgirl flanking regular black and gray Batman, and I think it's going to look great. Rob Swallow, I am very excited for the Retro Joes. I'm very excited to find out if they're going to be O-ring or 25th style. My bet is that they're going to be full-on O-ring. I think that they're going to be exactly like, and I would grab one, but I don't have one handy. They're going to be exactly like the retro Star Wars figures that are out right now. Not 5POA, but they're going to basically replicate the design from the original line with the same card art, same bubble, same O-ring figure, same weapons. They'll have 2020 printed on their legs like the Star Wars ones do. I have a loose one. This is what I'm talking about right here. I opened up Leia. So there's Empire Leia. Really the only difference that I can see between this and the actual vintage figure, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you own the vintage figure and you own this retro Star Wars figure, the only difference I see is on the back of her leg. You cannot see it right now because of this camera. It says 2020, and it says, I think it says made in Vietnam. I don't know if that printing is on the original vintage figure. Obviously, it doesn't say 2020. It probably says 1980 on the original vintage figure, but that's the only difference I can tell. But let me know in the chat if you know any other differences between the original vintage Empire Strikes Back figure and then these retro Star Wars figures. I friggin' love these. They're so simple. 5POA. They're pure nostalgia, honestly. Where the frick was I now? All right, let me just show these comics before I get lost in the comments again. So I got Batman number 92. This is the I think this is the first cover of Punchline. That's Punchline, by the way. For those that don't know, Joker has a new sidekick, and that is her. Punchline, basically replacing Harley. So that's her, issue 92. This is a hot book. I don't know if it's gone up in price or anything like that, but I know a lot of people added it to their pull list because of, I think this is her first full story in this book. So there you go, Batman 92. Throat's getting a little dry already because I'm freaking yapping away. I got 2 issues of no, I didn't. I'm a freaking liar. I got 2 issues of Detective Comics. I got 1 issue of Justice League. This is issue 46. And this is one of the final books written by Robert Venditti, and I actually really like his run so far, but I think he's leaving with either issue 49 or 50. I had like a piece of fuzz in my mouth. Anyway, guys, there's the cover. Pretty badass looking cover. I love these action covers where there's like a big ass like action scene just going on. This reminds me of old comics because old comics used to have covers like this where it was actually like a little mini scene being played out on one page. I love that. So Justice League 46, you know, I just realized that this is all DC except for 1 book. Detective 1004. It's a back issue that I needed. I still need 1003. But for those that are not aware, if you played the Arkham video games, Arkham Knight was introduced as a character in the actual comic run. Arkham Knight. I still don't know who it is. Please don't spoil it in the chat if you know who it is. I'm still reading through this because I don't have issue 1003, but this is like the penultimate issue in that arc. And this is I think this is the final issue in that arc, 1005, and that is a kick-ass cover right there with Arkham Knight. So there you go. And then the final comic in this very small, minor, mini comic haul, is this one. I just decided to give it a shot, but it's a Oni Press comic book. Cullen Bunn is the reason I decided to give it a go because I've read his stuff before and I think he's a pretty good writer. But Rogue Planet, issue 1 of Rogue Planet by Cullen Bunn. I'm not familiar with Andy McDonald. I'm not sure what he has illustrated, but that cover is pretty damn cool. Rogue Planet. And now I'm hoarse. So let me go ahead and check out. I have no idea where I friggin' left off in the comments, but hopefully everyone's doing great tonight. Let's see who's joined. Let me see if I can pick out some names that have hopped on. Nat Raines is here. Bama Freed. What's up, Bama Freed? Let's see here. He takes way too long to have anything happen. Who are we talking about? And I've never read a comic, always wanted to get into them, but never knew where to start. Not a big Marvel fan. Would definitely lean more DC probably if I started. Nat Raines, check out Batman White Knight. It's a mini series. It's in trade now, so you could buy the whole mini series in a trade. It's excellent. It's basically Batman. Hey guys, it's Batman in like another universe. So it's like not proper DC. But it's just an excellent, excellent storyline. And then Curse of the White Knight is the follow-up to that.
Look at my peach. It's super soft.
So this is what she got. It looks like a butt.
Yeah. I call it's like super, super soft and like smooth. Well, so I call it my baby butt.
Oh yeah, even if Daddy let me.
Don't hit yourself in the head with that.
Yeah, and even if
I don't care how. No, don't stop. So it's like the softest squishy I've ever felt in my life.
Daddy.
Stop it.
Daddy.
Yes.
If you let me got that poop squishy, that's the poop.
Yeah.
Taylor's butt.
There's these blind bags and they're all poop squishies. They have like pug prints and like unicorn prints. That's weird.
Yeah,
we did not get the.
I wanted.
She wanted it.
We did not get the poop squishy. What did I get you instead? The
No.
narwhal.
Yeah, but I didn't have it right now, and I'm gonna take it back.
Look a baby, and me too, cause I itchy.
Josh Penn says dad life in real time right now. Hey, I got all the kids in here with me. I got the doggo. Don't pick him up. He's gonna squeal.
Yeah, he's like.
All right, that was really high pitched, girlfriend. All right, guys, let me do this live stream.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a bath.
All right, I love you guys. Oh, you're gonna. All right, take a bath and then you get in your jammies.
I know.
She's
Okay.
taking a bath too, cause she's smelly.
Awesome. I'm sure all these people love to know that.
Bye. I'm gonna take one in my bathroom.
Hey, Will, come here.
And Payne's gonna take one in your bathroom. Okay.
Okay, cool.
No, I want to take it in my bathroom.
All right, you guys figure that out. I got this dude here. Dude, why you? Ow, man. Get your freaking paw off my face. Anyway, I got the doggo with me, even though he just tried to freaking slap me in the face. Put that thing away. Disgusting. Where was I? The Wonder Woman book by Daniel Warren Johnson is pretty awesome too, and it's a self-contained story. Jeremy is art says that. Yeah, I got Willie Bear here. Look at his big ass head. When he's got when he's full on fur like this, his head is as big as mine. Look at him. He's like, dude, are we really doing this right now? Yeah, his little. My hand went down a little bit, and I felt a little wetness down there, and I looked down. I'm like, ew. Why is that thing out right now? Will Wheaton is in the house. The Thor 2941 is here. You really went down right now, don't you? Okay, let me put you down. You did not want any part of that. All right. Yes, it was hashtag Red Rocket, Josh. Kyle says, put that lipstick away. Get yourself a dog that looks at Cincy like that. Gustavo Gad2. Greetings from Panama. Greetings, Gustavo. Dogs are great, CN. They're freaking awesome. I love dogs. Okay. So Jillian Jill, sorry. What Transformers figure do you like more, Siege Springer or Siege Impactor? Well, I can't really answer that yet because I actually am getting Impactor. I was supposed to get it today. What are you guys arguing about? Why don't you take a bath in the shower downstairs and she takes a bath in your shower? Anyway, guys, Impactor I ordered and I receive it tomorrow, I believe. Oh, my Lord. Hey, P-Dog, can you give me a drink from the fridge down there? A Diet Pepsi? Please? So where was I? So I'm actually supposed to receive Impactor tomorrow. So I can't really comment on that, but I will say that Springer's an awesome figure. And I am hoping, now, here's what we have so far in Siege. We have Ultra Magnus, we have Springer, we're getting RC for sure. That's confirmed. I want a Rodimus Prime. Now, they recently did, I think in Combiner Wars, Hey, can you get me a drink? Can you get me a drink down there, please?
But then I have to go.
They're still arguing over who's using which bathroom. We literally have 3. 1, 2, 3. Do we have 3 or 4? We got 3 showers in this house, and they're arguing over who's going to use which shower.
She's going all the way
Why don't you just
downstairs.
let her use the shower that she wants to use so she stops screaming? How about that?
Whatever.
You can use my big shower.
I don't want. I need to take a bath because I need to take a bleach bath.
Okay, then take turns. Is that a possibility?
No, my phone's at like 50%.
So plug it in.
No. No.
This is when you try and talk reason to a child. And what you're saying is logical. Like, take turns using the bathtub.
No.
But they're like, no. And you're like, why? And they're like,
Because-
I don't know. No.
Because Payne's gonna take a bath in there.
All right.
And then I'm gonna let the water out, and you're gonna yell at me.
I'm not going to yell at you.
Because I'm gonna get new water, and you're gonna tell me I'm wasting water.
Thank you, sweetness. I love you.
I never do.
Yay.
No.
I think she earned it for bringing me a drink.
No.
Use the other one. Let's see. Josh Penn says, I know since he's dad face voice in real life, this is this is it, chat. It's happening. And I did use this Jedi mind trick because I got this. All right, so oh my god, they're still freaking arguing. I'm just gonna shut the door because I don't want to hear this right now. Happy Father's Day, everyone. So I got a bunch of Siege Transformers figures. I'm diving headfirst into this line because I just think it's amazing. 3 of these figures are all the same figure, and you can probably guess which one that is. But what are they arguing about? Anyway, I got this one right here, Thundercracker. I got this on sale because it was only $16.97. All right, hold on one second, guys. There we go. Problem solved. I shut my door. Thundercracker, guys. This is the Siege version, $16.97. Basically, I found it on Walmart's website. They price match their own site. And I got it. This is the Tetrajet. Brain farted there. Tetrajet version. The Cybertron version of Thundercracker. But I did see, right after I bought this, that they're actually doing a 2-pack of the, I think it's an F-15 Eagle, of the Earthrise version of the jet, the Seeker jets. They're doing Thundercracker and Skywarp in a 2-pack. People are actually finding that at Target. Josh Pence, thank you for the super chat. $5. My prepaid admission to the new Nerd Bar. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to look great. They're still arguing over who's using which friggin' bathtub. This is amazing, guys. Literally, they've been arguing for 17 minutes on who's going to use which bathtub. And one of them could have already been done with their bath by now, but they're just arguing over it. Amazing. They're still going. Still going. Anyway, guys. I got Reflector. They're calling him Refractor. All right, I got to step in here because they're just screaming at each other. Hey, guys, if you don't figure it out, you're losing both your phones tonight. Hey, guys, you're losing both your phones tonight if you don't figure it out quietly. That's it. Now, that was some dad voice right there. I was tired of hearing yelling and arguing and screaming, so I had to enforce the law, and I had to use a threat of taking their phones away. And that's what you got to do in 2020. You can't say you're grounded, you're going to your room, because they literally have everything in their room. So I got to threaten to take their phone away. And when they lose their phone, then they lose their TikTok, they lose their YouTube, they lose their whatever the frick else they watch. Roblox. No more Roblox. And guess what? I don't hear yelling anymore. No more yelling. Only chicken pot pie. So, guys, sorry I had to do that. Sorry you had to experience that. Hopefully no one got any, like, flashbacks of getting yelled at by their dad when they're being unreasonable as a child. But to all 183 people in here, I did buy 3 of the same figure because this is Reflector. They're now calling him Refractor. But yes, this right here is the camera from G1, the Decepticons camera. Now, if you look at the alt mode there, it turns into a something. I guess it's supposed to be a Cybertronian spaceship, but that right there is what I'm going for. If you buy 3 of them, which I did, you can get the camera. And the camera looks awesome, I will say. Now, I am terrible at transforming. I have to watch YouTube videos to learn how to transform figures. So I would love to be able to take these out of package right now, transform them for you into the camera, and show you how badass it looks. But that will literally take the rest of this evening, probably into tomorrow. So I'm not going to do that. So I will just show you. I did buy 3 reflectors or refractors, whatever you choose. Slapshot Toys just gave me another 5-bomb, and he used a new sticker. It looks like 3 hippopotami. Am I right? Thank you, Kyle, for the super chat. That's amazing. Let's see here. Let me put these down. And I already showed you the Thundercracker, the Tetrajet Thundercracker. I do, Night of Ren. So Night of Ren asked me, do you watch Bobby Skullface on YouTube for Transformers reviews? Yes, he is one of the ones that I absolutely always watch when I'm looking at or researching a Transformer to purchase, especially third party. Because these Hasbro ones, I mean, I could pretty much just go into it thinking it's going to be a good product. But for third party ones, specifically the Generation Toys Gravity Builder, the GT99 new like redone gift set with like the driller hands and all that stuff. I wanted to watch reviews on Gravity Builder to see how it's scaled with Masterpiece. It doesn't really scale well with Masterpiece, but it scales perfectly almost with this line right here, Earthrise and Siege. So,
Daddy?
mm-hmm.
Where's the remote to the loft TV? I have to wait for cable to be done with her back.
So if you look in the couches and that center console, it's in one of those. I put it in there so that it doesn't get lost.
Oh yeah, even how do you turn on the loft TV?
The same way you turn on the TV downstairs, sweetie.
Okay.
That one button on that little remote. Just make sure you point it at the TV because it turns on the speaker and the TV.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's crazy is that she's 7, and I can give her those instructions and she'll figure it out. My mother, on the other hand, 74. If I told her that, she'd be coming back 30 seconds later saying, I don't understand. So I'll give P-Dog that, is she is technologically savvy as a 7-year-old. It's crazy. So I picked up 3 Autobot cars. They're all Siege War for Cybertron. They're not Earthrise. So they're technically Cybertronian versions. But here you go. I got Red Alert. So I hope we get an Inferno. I'm almost sure we're going to get an Inferno because we got Grapple. Stuart Fulberg just gave me a 5-pound. That's awesome. And he used a hype sticker with a hippopotamus doing this. Thank you, Stuart, for the super chat. That's awesome. So there you go. Red Alert. We're going to get Tony Tangney. Thank you very much. My donation to the new Nerd Bar. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. $5 super chat from Tony. Appreciate it. That'll go towards filling the fridge. The fridge currently has maybe 3 Coke Zeros and 2 bottles of water. So there's not much in there, but that will definitely go towards the fixtures and the drinks to go in the new Nerd Bar. And I do plan on doing reviews and stuff. And what are they arguing about now? And reviews from the new Nerd Bar. I'm really excited for that. Let's see here. Kyle says, Josh, they need to be our next purchase. I need some new ink. Uh-oh. Kyle and Josh are going to get some new tattoos. That should be a video. Seriously. Like, just call it Josh and Kyle get new tattoos. And you guys go to a tattoo shop, frickin' vlog the whole damn thing. I will watch the whole thing. Like, even if it's like vlogging ahead of time, deciding what you're going to get and maybe finding a design, I want to see all that because I don't have any tattoos. and they've always intrigued me, and I've always thought about getting them, but I want to kind of know the process that you guys go through. Like between selecting them, finding an artist, vlog that whole thing. Honestly, I'd love to see that. And I can't recall anything on YouTube that has ever done that. So there's an original idea. I will charge some royalties for that if that gets 1 million views. Narc just dropped a 5-bomb. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Hopefully you found some good stuff at the show. Hopefully you found some good stuff at the store that you went to today. Where do you get your display cabinets from? Zachy asked. These are all IKEA. These are all IKEA Detolfs. They're all about $69 each in the US for these cabinets. The lights are called dioders, and you also get those at IKEA, and those are pretty cheap. I think they're like, what, $15, $20? And you get a set of 4? So, I mean, it's pretty good display, pretty good lighting for not that high of a price. Anyway, guys, back to this. I got Red Alert. There's his alt mode right there. Siege War for Cybertron. I decided to go with this one. I did have the opportunity to buy the Netflix version. The Netflix version is kind of like a metallic look. The red is more metallic. It's also very like weathered and battle damage. It has like a wash to it, like a dark wash to it. But I just liked this one. It's very G1 reminiscent. I decided to go with this. Even the alt mode, even though that's supposed to be a Cybertronian car, that just kind of looks like the G1 version. So I got Sideswipe. He looks great. We are getting a Sunstreaker, his brother, and that looks awesome. I'm really excited for Sunstreaker, Trailbreaker, and RC. I'm definitely down for all 3 of those. And then this one right here, I think this was a Walmart exclusive, this 35th. I think this was exclusive to them, but there's Blue Streak. And just like I have been watching some old G.I. Joe cartoons recently, I decided to start watching some old Transformers cartoons as well. I've been using that app Tubi, T-U-B-I. It's free. It's a free app. They do show like ads and stuff, so I'm assuming that's how they make their revenue. But I've been watching Tubi, and they have Transformers cartoons on there. And I watched one where I completely forgot, like in the early episodes, Ironhide takes off after Megatron and frickin' the Seekers, and Ironhide is full on just flying in bot mode. And then Blue Streak goes after him. Ironhide gets shot and falls to the ground, and then Blue Streak goes and saves him. Like Ironhide landed in water or something. Anyway. Kiwi Collector said, I had VIP tickets to their tour here last year till Hetfield went to rehab. So I'm assuming you're talking about Metallica. Freaking love Metallica. I saw them for the first time, I think it was, last year or the year before? Must have been the year before. I saw them in Cincinnati. Saw them for the first time live, and that was a freaking awesome show. Even though I didn't have, like, very good seats, I was still in the lower, like, bowl area, but I wanted to be closer. They just put on a great show. Even though they're getting up there in age, just an awesome show. Kind of bummed that I missed out on 2 shows this year. If we're talking concerts, while we're at it, I missed out on Shinedown. That was supposed to be a surprise for them because their favorite group is Shinedown. They like rock music. So we had surprised them with tickets down in Austin City Limits. We were taking them to go see Shinedown, and we had really good seats. Like, I think it was second row balcony seats. So we were going to take them to that, but that got canceled because of the COVID. And then I also bought tickets to Green Day, Weezer, and Fall Out Boy at the new Texas Rangers Stadium down here. And obviously that one got canceled too. So shout out in the chat if you were looking forward to going to a concert this year and it got canceled or postponed or whatever due to this pandemic. I was at a barbecue the other day, and someone asked me, what do I miss most from being like quarantined from COVID? And honestly, the first thing that came to my mind was movies, going to the movie theater, and just eating movie theater popcorn and watching a movie on a big ass TV, big ass movie screen. That's what I miss the most. That's kind of weird. But You know, I always, every single year, I really, really get into the summer movie season. Literally, every week is a new summer movie release. And every week I'm at the theater. Every weekend I'm at the theater watching that movie. And I get really into it in the summer movie season. And it hasn't happened this year. So it just kind of sucks, but I've gotten used to it. We were supposed to watch. I had told them that I was going to watch Sonic. I actually bought the digital version of Sonic the Hedgehog, and we had seen it in the theater, so we're going to watch it again. We'll probably just watch it tomorrow for Father's Day. But yeah. Anyway, guys. Let's see. Let's catch up on the comments here. So that was the haul. All those Transformers and then the comics. But the WWE haul, what I'm planning on doing is for that video, I'm going to show you all the figures that I picked up. And then I'm going to unpackage some of them and put them in my display, because I'm not sure if you can see right now, but this is kind of like a cycling display, my wrestling figures. I have so many wrestling figures now, I kind of have to cycle them out. I'm thinking maybe monthly, but right now I have Attitude Era right there and Ruthless Aggression right there. So I have no modern figures in my display. I've run out of room. That's one of the reasons why, if you caught it on Facebook, I am selling stuff. I've started pulling stuff, but I ran out of display room, and it happens when you're a collector and you collect a lot of stuff. But yeah. But anyway, guys, so what I'm going to do is for that haul, I'm going to show you the haul. I'm going to unbox some of them. I'm going to integrate them into the Attitude Era display and Ruthless Aggression display, and then show you the updated display there as it currently stands. Amateur Toy Hunter says, Cincy, did you get the Father's Day coupon from Sideshow? I did. Unfortunately, I got it right after I had purchased a Hot Toys figure from Sideshow. So Mrs. Cincy for Father's Day gave me a $100 gift card on Sideshow, and I was really contemplating which figure I was going to get. I finally decided on getting Aqua Bro, Momoa, for Justice League, because I'm excited for the Snyder Cut. I know a lot of people are like, who cares? But I'm legitimately excited for the Snyder Cut. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it. I did like Justice League. Justice League is not my favorite DC movie by far, but I do like it. And I have something that you're going to want to see in my video that drops tomorrow morning. I can't keep a secret to save my life. Anyway, yeah, check out the video that drops tomorrow morning on YouTube. But yeah, I wanted to purchase a Justice League Hot Toys figure. So Aqua Bro, it is. I got him. And then I found it right after, literally like 5 minutes after I ordered that $20 coupon. So I don't know. I don't really have money to buy another Hot Toys figure right now, but I would put that 20. If I had money to purchase, and it could change tomorrow, I could, when I list all this stuff for sale, I could make a ton of money and then maybe buy another Hot Toys figure. But if I could put that $20 towards the figure right now, it would be either for Justice League Wonder Woman, Justice League Flash, or honestly, The Last Jedi Leia. Because it's not going to be the last Leia figure we get, but it's Leia. It's on last chance right now. It's probably going to sell out soon, and I don't know. I like Leia, so that was the third option, but I'm not sure. Right now, it's no option. Right now, I'm not going to buy anything right now, but it could change tomorrow. You never know. Amateur Toy Hunter says, cool, I used it on Brienne of Tarth Deluxe, and she is now last chance. Very nice. Excellent. I used to have a couple of the Game of Thrones figures. I like them a lot. I had Jon Snow, and I had one more. Did I have the Hound? I think I had the Hound. I don't remember. Montgomery Design says, what about those Endgame Hot Toys, Cincy? So, one just dropped in Hong Kong. It is the Ronin Hawkeye figure. And after seeing preliminary pictures, I'm not as excited about that figure anymore. It looks good. I'm just not extremely excited for that figure. The Loki looks damn cool. Now, originally, when I was thinking about which Endgame figures I was going to purchase, it was going to be Snap Tony, Worthy Cap, sorry, Bro Thor, and then it was going to be Nebula and Ronan Hawkeye. I think I'm leaning more towards Worthy Cap, possibly Snap Tony, but throwback Cap in his old costume from the first Avengers movie, because I really like the scene where Cap fights Cap, where modern Cap fights Avengers movie Cap. I love that scene. And then the Loki figure also, because I think that looks awesome. I think that Loki looks very, very cool. And I'm very excited for the Loki Disney Plus show. So those are the figures now. It's down to like the 4 that I'm really interested in from Endgame. Because, I mean, if you look up there, I mean, here, let me just show you real quick. The top of my detolfs is all Infinity War. So that's like, Infinity War is going to be my like definitive MCU kind of collection of Hot Toys figures. So Endgame, I'm not going to be a completionist or completist, whatever the word is. I'm going to cherry pick from the Endgame line and just get the ones I really, really like from the scenes I really, really like the most and the characters that I really, really like the most. So Cap is probably my favorite, if not, I think he's my favorite character from the MCU movies. So there's 2 Caps from Endgame. There's Worthy Cap, and then there's Throwback Cap, and I kind of want them both. The Loki looks great, and he would pose well with the Throwback Cap because they're both from that same scene. And then Snap Tony. So that's what I'm thinking about right now, guys, for Endgame figures. Let's see. What did I miss? Is it bad I want a Jedi Knight Leia? Jedi Knight Leia. Oh, are you talking about the kind of flashback scene from Rise of Skywalker when they're training? Because that would be damn freaking cool. The little tiny snippet of a scene from Rise of Skywalker, Ionicus, if this is what you're talking about, where Luke and Leia are training, and Leia kind of bests Luke to show that she's a damn powerful Jedi. And they're full on like CGI face, young looking face, like right after Return of the Jedi. That was such a cool scene. That's awesome. If that's what you're talking about, Ionicus, I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. Sith, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Sith UYNH92 Bespin Leia. I actually have Bespin Leia right there. And she's got a spot open right next to her because I usually have 2 figures per detolf shelf. She's got a spot open right now, reserved for a Bespin Han if they ever decide to produce one. All right. Mark 44 Prime, Leon just ordered Justice League, Wonder Woman, and Flash. So, Leon, that is awesome. So those are the 2 that I would be leaning towards right now if I was to buy another figure. The Wonder Woman I'd probably go for first. Even though the Flash is on last chance, the Wonder Woman is not on last chance, and she's not free shipping. Flash is free shipping and last chance right now. So, but the Wonder Woman just looks freaking awesome. And the thing about the Wonder Woman is she's wearing that black, like fur-like robe, which in the theatrical cut of Justice League, she wasn't wearing that. She wore that robe in the Wonder Woman movie. She never wore it in the Justice League movie. So that kind of tells me that we might see that look in the Snyder cut. Because where else would they have gotten that imagery or that concept art or whatever they based that figure on? Because she's on a Justice League base. It's Justice League look, but she's wearing that black fur robe. So I think that's going to be in the Snyder cut, personally. And by the way, there was like a little snippet of I guess they're calling it a trailer, but it's a snippet of a scene where Wonder Woman is looking at, it looks like a piece of artwork or something, and it's Darkseid. And it kind of gave me the chills. It gave me the chills just to see that piece of artwork, or if it's, I don't know if it's on stone, I forgot right now, but she sees Darkseid, and then her face It's a damn good bit of acting on Gal Gadot's part. Her face looks like scared and like, what the frick are we going to do? Just that look on her face. Really good acting for a non-verbal kind of scene. But it gave me the chills to watch that. All right, here we go. Alistair McRae says, unless 20 of us pitches in $10. Please don't buy my Hot Toys figure. I appreciate all the super chats, but yeah, I don't do that. Let's see here. Kiwi Collector. Art, that is a beautiful figure. Art Gutierrez, which figure? Oh, there it is right there. I have the Hot Toys Tactical Suit Bat, and it's awesome. So that's the Justice League Tactical Suit. That one is sold out. That one is fully sold out. I could not find that one anywhere. I don't know if Big Bad still has that, but it's a cool looking figure. Amateur Toy Hunter says, since you know, I would recommend the Mondo Mr. Freeze. Great price and its last chance. Love mine. I had a few Mondo figures. I had a couple Mondo Masters figures. I had a couple Mondo Turtles figures, but they did not survive the move to Texas purge. They were part of the big sale that I did to limit my collection for the move, which I'm glad I did. If I did not do that, I mean, I'd be sitting literally on boxes and stuff. Because this, what you see here, I've run out of room, hence the reason I've started pulling stuff to sell. I've run out of room, and this is a smaller version of what I had before I left. So kind of glad I did that. Let's see. Actually, I would recommend them. Oh, I already read that. Kiwi Collector Rabbit. I hope we get a Darkseid Steppenwolf figure from the Snyder Cut, at least in Mafex form. I could see that happening. I could see if this is as big of a hit as I think it could potentially be, because there is so much chatter on the Snyder Cut. I think a lot of people are going to want to watch that. If there's just like a big if there's just a lot of praise for this cut once we see it, and everyone's like, why the hell did we not get this version in the theater? And everyone's like, this is great, this is great. I don't think that's going to happen, but let's just be optimistic and say, if it does happen, I mean, that could potentially lead to stuff even more so than just figures. That could lead to potentially more movies, with Snyder doing more movies. Because I think for the most part, a lot of people do like Man of Steel. I think a lot of people have issues with Batman versus Superman. I think a lot of people didn't like Justice League, but at the same time, a lot of people do like Justice League. But at the same time, Justice League was not the full vision of the original director. I mean, that was kind of watered down by Whedon. And I do like Joss Whedon. I like what he did with Avengers, but I mean, you're getting two distinctly different tones between what Snyder was kind of putting together with a very, very dark movie, and with Whedon just kind of introducing some slapstick in there. So I don't know. That's why I'm so excited for the Snyder Cut, because I think just overall the theme and the tone, he was going for something very specific, and then Whedon kind of pivoted because of what studio pressure and kind of went down this route. So that's why I'm excited to see it. This is my first, Thomas Brock says, this is my first live stream I've caught of yours. Thomas, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I usually don't go live on Saturday nights. Usually I'm hanging out with Mrs. Cincy. But again, I have a new niece, Mrs. Cincy. My sister-in-law gave birth to a little girl 2 days ago. So hell yes to that. And really excited to be an uncle for, I don't know, the frickin' 10th time. Because my brothers and sisters-in-law have a lot of kids. But this is the newest addition to our extended family. And she's doing great. But Mrs. Cincy flew to Ohio to visit her sister and visit the baby. We were originally all going to go, but when we were deciding on this trip, COVID was a new thing, and it was scary, and everyone was scared of it, and we kind of wanted to not take the little girls on an airplane because we had heard that that's kind of how this thing was spreading heavily. So we decided just to send Mrs. Cincy heavily masked, and she's going to visit her sister and her dad on Father's Day, which is very cool. So I don't get my wife on Father's Day, but I'm happy that she gets to spend it with her dad. So pretty awesome. And I got my girls on Father's Day, and hopefully they won't be arguing over which bathtub they're using. Kiwi Collector says, I've got Worthy Cap, Lebowski Thor, Mark 85 Clean Iron Man, and the Clean Armored Thanos Hot Toys pre-ordered. That is a very nice selection of figures that you got pre-ordered, Kiwi. I don't think you can go wrong with those. I will say that if I had the funds to purchase one of those Thanos figures, and I'm not going to, because I freaking adore the Infinity War Thanos up there. I freaking love it. It's such a great figure. But if I didn't have that and I was going to get the armored Thanos, I would probably get the clean armored Thanos versus the battle damaged armored Thanos. Night of Ren says, Worthy Cat, man, that scene makes me have chills every time I think of it. Same here, dude. I mean, that is... I'm just quickly scanning through all the MCU movies right now, and I could say, without the shadow of a doubt, that him catching that hammer, and just me remembering the reaction of the crowd, losing their freaking ever-living marbles, just an eruption of holy crap. He is worthy. He caught the hammer. He caught Mjolnir. And then he started swinging it around like Thor, running towards Thanos. And then he freaking, uppercuts him. And then he freaking conjures the lightning. Come on. Come on. It literally doesn't get any better than that at all in any of the MCU movies. So that might be one of my favorite scenes in all of the MCU movies. It might be one of my favorite scenes in like cinema history in all the movies I've ever seen. It's literally it's not my favorite. It's one of my favorite scenes in all movies. So that's a bold statement, but it was like, just like you said, I watch it again and I still get goosebumps. I still get chills. I still feel that lump in my throat. I still feel like this is so awesome. My eyes are watering. That's the reaction I still get. And I've watched that scene dozens and dozens of times by now. So that's how awesome of a scene it is. It's literally taking away my ability to communicate verbally. Let's see here. Rabbit Hammer, the only thing I don't love about the Hot Toys Loki is the helmet is a bit chunky. It does look a little big, but I think it still looks pretty good. Montgomery Designs, didn't you buy the OG Loki hot toy? Yeah, I did. I had the entire... Here's what I had at one point. And this is where like the whole cycling of the collection takes place and me having to sell stuff to move down here. At one point, I had all of the hot toys from the original Avengers movie. I had all of the hot toys from Age of Ultron. And I had all the hot toys from Civil War. So yeah, I did have that at one point, but it's not with me anymore. But I'm excited that they're redoing it because we're going to get an updated body, better joints, better articulation, hopefully a better... you can tell the face sculpt is more accurate. So yeah, I'm excited. Comments just jumped, so let me see where the hell I was. See, David McClellan says, Cincy, weather's still hot all day. It was pretty hot today. Yeah, it was in the 90s today. It wasn't unbearable hot. Tomorrow, I'm taking the girls to the pool. So that should be nice. Hopefully, there's not a lot of people there. We went to the pool the other night, and it's a public pool, and it's our neighborhood pool. And people are like just like cramping my style. I don't like, first of all, when I'm in a pool and there's not a global pandemic, I don't like people getting near me in a pool. Again, I'm a germaphobe. It's not that I don't like people. I like private space. I don't mind my kids being near me and my wife being near me, but complete strangers like getting real close to me in a pool, I don't like it. Now, when there's a global pandemic going on and they say that you should stay away from public areas, and we're being smart about going to the pool and literally staying 6 to 8 feet away from people, and people just start coming towards me in the pool, and I'm like, all right, let's go the other direction. Okay. And no one gets the hint. you're coming towards me, and I'm literally turning away from you or swimming away from you. Keep your distance. Good Lord. But it's hot outside. I want to do something cool with the girls, so I think I'm going to take them to the pool. I just got a super chat. Logan Michael anti-Funko Pop. So we know where Logan Michael stands as far as Funko Pops go. But thank you for the super chat, Logan. I appreciate that. Love the channel. What are your thoughts on the new G.I. Joe line and He-Man Origins figures? Okay. I had the whole wave pre-ordered through Dorkside, and nothing was moving on that. I was like, is this going to happen or not? And I was receiving nothing from them. No correspondence. No, this is going to be in stock soon. Nothing at all. So I canceled the pre-order. So at this point, the only G.I. Joe figure that I have is that exclusive one from Hasbro Pulse. Earlier today, I saw and I heard that on Amazon they had the figures. So I went ahead and ordered Roadblock, which is coming, I think, tomorrow, and Duke. I could have ordered Scarlet. I have chosen not to at this point until I see her physically in a store and I can literally hold her up to my eyes and not see the computer screen version of her. I want to see the in-person version of that Scarlet. Because as of right now, when I look at her on the screen, it's a pass for me. The Duke looks cool. The Roadblock looks cool. The Destro looks awesome. The Snake Eyes looks good. The Cobra Commander, I like the dark version. I'm not so keen on the light blue version. The Storm Shadow, I have questions about. Does he have a full arm sleeve tattoo? The Red Ninja, I have no thoughts on. The Scarlet right now, I just think that it's a little too much. If I can find Scarlet in a store, again, hold her physically up to my eyes and look at it and say, all right, I'll go for it. If I can do that, then I might opt in for the Scarlet. So those are my thoughts on the classified line. I said this in a previous video, but what the classified line has done for me as a G.I. Joe fan and collector is it has freaking supercharged my love of the 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe line, specifically 25th, 30th, 50th Club exclusive. I am so damn into that line right now. I want to complete my ranks. I want to find the Joes that I'm missing. If you can see it, I mean, this entire Detolf right here is all on acrylic risers right now, and it's all 3 3/4 inch Joes. And honestly, that's one of my favorite Detolfs right now to look at. So, yeah. So that's how I feel about the classified line. Is it's made me really appreciate other Joe lines even more. The Origins line, while I think they look distinct, they definitely have a different feel than the Classics line. They kind of make me nostalgic about the old G.I. Joe, the old He-Man figures, because they kind of have that like squatty look and design. I'm going to pick and choose. I'm not going to be a completist. The one that I'm most excited for is the Atom on the Sky Sled. I just think that looks really good. I saw close-up pictures of the Battle Cat, and I was at first very interested in the Battle Cat, but now there's something not there. I don't know if it's lack of articulation. I don't know if it was sloppy paint apps on the face. But the pictures I saw online, there was just something not entirely there with that Battle Cat. So Origins line, I'm going to pick and choose. But that's kind of where I stand on those. Let's see here. Logan Michael says Destro is on GameStop. So there you go, guys. If you want to open up another window, don't leave us in here. We have a nice little form in here, but open up another window, go to GameStop.com. I guess search for Destro. Here, I'll do that right now. Since I have 3 freaking monitors here, I might as well make use of it. So let's see if I can find that, if there's a release date, if it's like ship now. So we're going to go to GameStop.com. You know what? I'm going to open a figure while we're here tonight. maybe 2. I'm at an hour and 4 minutes. Destro, there he is. 623. He ships in 3 days, according to this. Still on pre-order. So there you go, guys. Thank you to Logan Michael for that. Destro Classified. If you just go to GameStop.com, type Destro, you could pre-order him right now. It says buy now, expected to ship on 6/23, which, according to my estimates, is Tuesday, which I think is a day after. They have nothing to do with each other, but I believe the Casey Jones RAF Undercover 7-inch NECA Walmart exclusive 2-pack goes live on Monday, the 22nd. We'll see if that happens. We'll see what the online situation is with that. But that would be 2 kind of big releases in 2 days. Destro potentially on Tuesday. Casey Jones and RAF potentially on Monday. So there you go, guys. GameStop.com. Thank you for that, Logan. Thoughts on the Cobra Commander? I'm going to call it network, even though it's WNTRK. App fiasco, Night of Rent says. I did not even try. Because something was telling me, and I'm not trying to be like a smart ass saying I told you so, but something was just telling me, I've never heard of this app before, and I was like, so you have to download an app to order a freaking figure. This is going to be an absolute S show. It's going to be a freaking cluster F. Honestly, that's what I just thought when this whole thing came down. I'm like, I'm not even going to try. I just went through Mezco's freaking hassle of getting the Mezco Superman. I really don't need 2 of these situations in the same week because I shouldn't be this stressed out over buying a freaking toy. So I didn't try. And the situation was actually even worse than I had thought. Because not only was it a total S show, cluster F, but we find out that it's not even an exclusive paint job. You're getting just the regular retail version, from what I can tell. You're getting the dark blue version. Because apparently they were sent shots of the light blue version when that's not the figure they're actually selling. So what's the point of them getting this exclusive opportunity to order the figure if it's literally the same figure you can buy in the stores? What's the point? So anyway, I didn't try. I apologize to everyone that went through that whole process, didn't get anything. I apologize to anyone that maybe tried to just buy 1 and ended up with 12. And because you can't get refunds, apparently, from what I hear. No refunds, all sales final. So it was just a mess. Hopefully these companies take note of these situations and adjust exclusives going forward. Hopefully they can learn from their mistakes. I'm hoping Mezco saw the huge amount of people just complaining and just bitching online about the whole checkout process. This is like the 3rd time that's happened for that whole process. I mean, it's John Wick all over again. I had to pay for the John Wick Mezco figure up front with PayPal because my credit card kept saying payment failed over and over and over. And I didn't want to miss out on the figure. So I was like, F it, I'll pay PayPal. And literally, I paid for that figure over a year ago. That was a pre-order over a year ago, and I still haven't gotten the figure yet. So, Mezco, you got to learn from these mistakes. There's got to be someone working in your marketing department that's like, God, we're getting a lot of bad press. I know all press is good press, and we're getting a lot of people, we're generating hype. But, God, we got to fix our freaking online payment solution. So anyway, that was a tangent that I went off on. Let's see. Toy Shiz on IG has scans of about 15 other Joes listed in Target system. Some are codenamed, others not. Yeah, I think most are codenamed. I did see that they're doing a Hiss tank. I forgot the other vehicles they're doing. But anyway, yeah. I'm still thinking that the retro G.I. Joe line is going to be O-ring, but we'll soon find out, I guess. Art says, I'm still waiting on my Dorkside Joe's Wave pre-order. Many others, though, have received their single order of Snake Eyes from Dorkside. Nasser says, Happy Father's Day, Cincy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Happy Father's Day once again to everyone that's in here. I'm assuming that a large percentage of the 223 that are in here right now are dads. And hopefully you guys are being treated like kings this weekend. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. My Father's Day tomorrow is going to consist of taking the girls to the pool, maybe watching Sonic the Hedgehog with them, potentially taking them to a lake. We're not going to go in the water. We're just looking at a lake. It's just a big-ass lake that we live near. I'm taking them out for ice cream. I'm taking them out for cookies. At Great American Cookie, they have ice cream there too. And then I'm taking them to McAllister's Deli because they like the mac and cheese there. So, and then I think out of this whole thing, I'm getting a salad from McAllister's. And I get to watch Sonic the Hedgehog again, which was a great movie. Get your girls a slip and slide instead of going to the pool. That's actually a good idea. I think they would have just as much fun with. I think they would have just as much fun with a friggin' sprinkler, just running through a sprinkler. That's how we did it in the old days. We got a sprinkler. Hell, in the old days, we got a garden hose and like stabbed holes in it, and then squirted each other with a garden hose and drank from the garden hose. But yeah, a slip and slide would be fun. Let's see here. Cream City Figs is here. David McClellan says, I'm trying watering my flowers and fruits and veggies. Rob Solis says, you think Super 7 will ever do classics again? I don't know. Potentially. I think they're focusing on other properties now. I would really, really like someone to do something with Silverhawks. Every time we went to PowerCon, and I think someone brought up Silverhawks, and it was all like hush-hush about that license. So I'm sure that some of these toy companies are trying to get licenses for some of these other properties that are out there from the 80s, because that's money right now. All these old dudes like me that grew up on this stuff in the 80s, like Thundercats, want to buy that stuff now. We want to buy Iron Studios Thundercat statues and Super 7 Thundercats figures and He-Man Origins freaking Mattel figures. So everything 80s is popular now because all us old-ass dudes have money to spend on that stuff. I got to show this comment. Somehow, for some reason, it hit it. But Darth Goody says, haha, treated like kings. My son just yelled for me to come wipe his butt. Hashtag dad life. That's amazing. That's awesome. Happy Father's Day. That's very funny. Mr. Imagination says, would love to see Silverhawks figs. I'd love to see Silverhawks figs. What other 80s properties were kind of super popular back then that we still haven't had like a new version of, new figures of? Silverhawks is the one that always comes to my mind. Mask, of course, but I'm so happy with the Mask figures, the vintage Mask figures. I don't know how they could. They're arguing again. I don't know how they could do those any better. Leon says, Mark 44 Prime says, I think Super 7 is working on Silverhawks. Pixel Dan asked, and he didn't say yes, but didn't say no either. Same for the Thunder Tank. Holy crap, the Thunder Tank would be amazing. That would be very, very cool. Michael Taylor says, Cops. That was a cool cartoon. Tachyon says, where will you display your Hot Toys? DC. Good question. I don't know yet. I was thinking about, so I currently out in my loft area, I have a big screen TV out there, entertainment center, and I have a light up like Batman symbol, and then a light up Batman and Superman. I was thinking about displaying the Justice League out on that, but currently there is a advanced Darth Vader's TIE Fighter and a new vintage collection Luke's X-Wing occupying that space. So it kind of depends if I'm able to sell stuff, make more room, and move that stuff away, I'll probably put the Justice League out there. Let's see here. Alistair McCrae says, I'm excited for Ronin Warriors by Sentinel. Tony Tangney says, I want Mask Retro. Carlos Leon says, Cincy, what are your thoughts on the Arcade 1-Ups X-Men versus Street Fighter cabinet? I haven't really seen too much of that cabinet. I haven't seen like what games are included on that. Is it? I'm assuming. What's going on out there? Why is he all excited?
I don't know.
Did you eat something you weren't supposed to, dude?
He had a toy, so I had to get it.
Okay. I don't know, Carlos. I haven't seen too much of that. I will tell you that one of my high dollar items that's high on my list right now is an Arcade 1-Up TMNT cabinet. I really want that cabinet. It looks like loads of fun. What's up?
It's already been an hour.
I know, girlfriend. I think I'm going to go for an hour and a half. I have 221 people watching, so it's good stuff. It's Father's Day weekend. A lot of dads are on here. They want to talk nerdy stuff, toys, action figures.
Well, I'm going to bed, dude.
Okay. I love you. I'll tuck you in as soon as I'm done here. I love you.
It's going to take 2 hours.
It's not going to take 2 hours because I still got to do my cardio and I got to lift some weights. So
like, listening to that.
What is going on in there?
Peyton's like jumping in the bathroom.
Can you tell her not to jump in the bathtub? I don't want her to fall and slip and hurt herself.
Sure. Peyton!
Don't yell at her. Just nicely say, please don't jump in the bathtub. Jeez Louise. Thank you. Why is she taking a bath in there?
Because she wanted to take a bath in there.
All right. Back to the chat. Cops were awesome. Same for Visionaries. I keep forgetting about Visionaries. I would love Visionaries to be done. Leon, those would be awesome. Heck, they could even expand on. They did a 3 3/4 inch version as part of an SDCC set. They did Leoric. I would love more Visionaries figures. I think they're awesome. Brave Star. Grumpy79, that is one of those cartoons that kind of eluded me as a kid. I never watched Brave Star. I know it's a popular cartoon. Michael Mercy swears by it. I think it's one of his favorite cartoons. Talk to him about Brave Star. I know Craig loves Brave Star, but that's one of those ones I just never saw and I want to catch up on. Mr. Imagination, Brave Star, Herculoids, Cops, Thundar the Barbarian. Maricela Siquerio. Do I have any custom figures? I have some customs that were done for me as gifts. Unfortunately, I can't do any custom work myself because I'm the farthest away from being artistically inclined in this family. Tay-Tay's a very good artist. She's an excellent artist. I think eventually, as she hones her skills, she'll be able to do some really, really cool stuff. If she wants to do custom figures and custom toys, I think she would be very, very good at that. And Mrs. Cincy could really help her with that because there are artists in the family, Mrs. Cincy and Tay-Tay. Yeah. Let's see here. Michael Taylor says Jason the Wheeled Warriors. That would be awesome. I want something from that line. Those were I just love that line. Very, very cool look to those figures and those vehicles. Country Club says, should classified Joes include BAFs? If so, what would be a good one? The one that I thought of, you could do some of the small vehicles. The snake armor, the big white snake. I think that was what it's called. Snake armor. They could do the Fang as a BAF. They could do the Pack Rats as BAFs. There was a lot of smaller. Did you perk up because I said rat?
She
plays Roblox and she plays this game called Adopt a Pet. Adopt Me.
Adopt Me. And then there's pets, and then you can ride them. And I name my rat Mr. Stinky, and I can ride him. And then I have a buffalo, and his name is Pepperoni, and I can also ride him. And I also have a doggy that looks just like Willie, and I can ride him, and his name is Willie.
Very original on the dog's name.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has a pet rat, which she rides in this game Adopt Me called Mr. Stinky.
I'm just like...
So I said, what did I even say that said rat? Oh, Pack Rats.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, you have to go to school? Okay. And then I ride him, and I'd be like, yee, to the school.
Yes. Can you check on her? I just heard her.
Oh my gosh.
Did she jump again, or I heard something? Make sure she's okay. Good Lord. Stop jumping. So if they wanted to do Build-A-Figures, there are some larger sized figures in G.I. Joe, one of which is like Road Pig they could do. They could even do smaller figures. Like Marvel Legends has done smaller Build-A-Figures. Like they did Hit Monkey, and they did, was a Rocket a Build-A-Figure? I don't remember. But they could do smaller figures. They could do a Zartan as a Build-A-Figure. But I think that Build-A-Figures would be very, very cool.
Wait, what?
With G.I. Joe Classified, what?
Look, his name is Art, and my username is R01357, and then they both play.
Yeah, his girls, Art Gutierrez, his girls play Roblox. She sounds like both of my kids when they play Adopt Me on Roblox. Art, hit me up, and I'll share her username, and they can play together. She's always looking for more friends and kids to play Adopt Me and Roblox with.
Because Paige is a player with me.
Barry Basham says a new Dreadnoks. Oh, that reminds me. They could do a Swamp Skier. Zartan Swamp Skier as like a bath, because like there aren't a whole lot of really large characters in G.I. Joe, but there were a lot of small vehicles, so that's what they could do. They could do, I think a bat would be cool as a Build-A-Figure, because they could have like different attachments in each like figure. I mean, they could do like a 10-figure wave with different parts for a bat. Michael Thomas says my daughter plays the Piggy Murderer game.
Oh, I know that one. I was playing that one. It was scary.
Kanji Club says I love how Tay-Tay gets excited about everything so cute.
I just like run away from Piggy, and Piggy is just like, wee, and the creepy music is playing behind me like,
yeah, it's like a horror movie, this game that she plays. Let's see here. I heard it should be shipping in 2 weeks. Cerrone Games, what's shipping in 2 weeks? Let's see if I can scroll up and see. Saint Archangel says, I just got the Alien X2 for my son. Finally going to build Weapon X, a tank. Did you do that, Cincy? No, but that sounds awesome.
Really did.
Saint Archangel, please share pictures. Tag me when you're done with that. I want to see how it looks.
Hey, you took it, bro?
Huh?
Why you took my hand lotion?
For my dry skin. Let's see. Did you get Ghostbusters Plasma Series? Wolfbane, no. I saw the entire Plasma Series at Target, and I literally had the entire wave in my hand, and I started walking towards the register, and I was going to buy the whole wave, but then I thought to myself, I stopped. I'm like, what am I going to do with these? Where am I going to display them? I can't get into a new line. So I walked back and put them all back on the pegs. But I liked them, and I was going to buy them, but I decided not to.
You can keep the washing anyway. I have one more.
Thank you, sweetie.
And then I can buy you one.
Serpentor's Glider. Yes, that would be awesome. Cerrone Games Go. Serpentor's Glider would be an awesome, like, BAF, build a vehicle. BAV. That'd be cool. Bat or that white armor droid. Yeah, Mr. Imagination. The snake armor. David McClellan says, oh, Cincy, I'm finally watching Batman versus Superman. Let me know what you think of that. I liked it. It had some cheesy parts. The whole Martha thing was kind of dumb, but overall, I liked the movie.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mr. Imagination. Yes. Everyone's verifying that's the snake armor. Jay Lee says it's the snake armor. Ionicus, snake armor. You go on the hunt with the Raph Casey 2-pack this week. Michael Thomas, my first option is to try and score it online. If I can score it online, then that eliminates the hunt. Because I'm really not going to rely on my Walmarts around here because they're so hit and miss with figures around here. So I'm hoping that they get it in stock. I'm not confident that they will. So I'm going to try and score it online first. And then obviously if I can't, I'm going to hit these Walmarts up. And then that's just going to be a process. Oh, Snake Mountain. So Cerrone Games says Snake Mountain is shipping in 2 weeks. I got to say, after seeing the updated like promotional shots of that, kind of regretting not getting that. But at the same time, I just don't have room for it. But anyone that gets it, you're going to be very happy with that because the paint apps on that look amazing. Absolutely amazing. Zach Johnson says, what do you think of this Shazam movie? I do like that movie.
I would We forgot to watch the Sonic.
I know. We're gonna watch it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
We'll watch Sonic tomorrow.
Okay, then.
Go to the pool. Get ice cream. Get her a cookie.
And go to the lake.
And see the lake. I'm not going in that disgusting water.
Well, it is dirty, but I'll just put my feet in.
Okay.
I gotta get wet.
We will see how nice the lake looks from the shoreline.
No, I'm just gonna be like, shout. Carry them. I don't want to.
Sorry, my throat's getting dry to drink something. Drain to drain. Cincy, is Dallas Vintage Toys worth the trip if you're from Houston? So here's what I would do. If you're from Houston and you're coming up to Dallas, I would hit multiple stores. So we have multiple toy stores in this area. We have Retro Madness, and they have 2 locations now. We have Jaden's Toys, and they have a new location in Stonebriar Mall in Frisco, which is a northern suburb of Dallas. We have DFW Toy Stash, which is now moving into a new location that's bigger in the same strip mall that they were in Carrollton. And we have Dallas Vintage Toys, and we have more toy stores. So we have Order 66, if you're a Star Wars fan, in Fairview, Allen area. You can make a day trip if you plan it right and come up here and hit your first store when they open and literally spend an entire day hunting toy stores in the area. And they're all pretty much in close proximity to each other. So,
Did
yeah.
He said about a canoe. Yeah, let's get a canoe.
Oh, canoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Why? Pink, go get dressed.
So that's what I would do. Drain. If you're coming from Houston, 100% come up to Dallas. We have a lot of great stores up here. And Dallas Vintage Toys is... And Dallas Vintage Toys is one of my favorites. So hit up all those stores. Try and hit them up all in one day. It'll be a hell of a day trip. Let's see. Barry Basham's working on the Kingpin Wave. What did you think?
Let's get a canoe.
Kingpin Wave is good, but I pre-ordered the new Kingpin, the retro Kingpin. I think that looks awesome.
I want a canoe.
Don Draper says, yeah, that brain-eating amoeba. There's why do I keep getting fuzz in my mouth?
Why do I keep yawning?
There is a little amoeba, which is this microscopic creature that lives in lakes. And if it goes inside of your body, it could start eating your flesh from the inside.
I'm not going.
That's why I don't go into lakes. That's why I don't swim in lakes.
Well, you are.
Andrew Evans. So sorry I'm skipping around on the comments, but this one just popped up. Andrew Evans says, need your input since he isn't worth a 5-hour drive to go to the Columbus Toy Show. Andrew Evans, the answer, at least from me, is 100% yes. I think that the Columbus Toy Show is the best toy show I've ever been to. Now, I have not been to Kane County, but strictly speaking from like total number of vendors, the Columbus Toy Show is the largest toy show I've ever been to. So 5-hour drive, that's basically like a 5-hour drive is when I lived in Cincinnati. It took me about 4.5 hours to drive to Chicago for C2E2. And that's a drive I would make.
That's to Alabama, not to his name is King Dingaling.
I know, I love that. That's one of my favorite YouTube names. King Dingaling says, Cincy, how about the cartoon Centurions? Those figs were cool. I need to watch those cartoons again because I remember Centurions, I remember the figures, but I just don't remember like the cartoon. So I need to rewatch that. I'm sure it'll jog the memories and have me thinking of that again and probably wanting me. Watch where you're stepping, please.
I'm not even close to your toys.
Let's see. Tay, your eyes are getting sleepy.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. She's hanging around here even though she's very tired.
And I took like a nap.
And you took a nap. What is going on down there?
She's watching her videos like
Cerrone Games Go. I really need to get a Motu Classics Fisto. He's expensive now. Cerrone, if you're okay with the Super 7 animated version, Fisto is still available on Big Bad right now for retail. So I know it's not the Motu Classics version, but if you like the animated version, which Super 7 recently did, Big Bad. Gilster says, yes, did hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you for everyone that hit the like button. Thank you for everyone that's here. This has been one of the best turnouts I've ever had on a live stream, and this was completely impromptu. Wasn't even planning this, but it worked out. I've had a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this stream.
Oh wait, look at what my hand does.
Drain says Jaden's Toys, DFW Toy Stash, DVT, Order 66. Am I missing any? Retro Madness ×2. Retro Madness actually has 2 locations. What's the locations? Bedford and Arlington, I think. Those are definitely hit them up too. And then there's one called, is it Empire Toys? That's a little further north though. But you got all the main ones that I usually go to.
Look at what my hand does. Wait.
Show them the little thing you do with your finger.
Oh.
Look at that weird double jointed finger.
I can only do it in this hand.
So weird.
I can do this.
Josh Paulton says your tie-dye t-shirt is groovy.
Yeah, I know.
She loves that. It's like her favorite shirt.
And I also have like a rainbow tie-dye one, and like I just wear it to bed, and then if I don't want to get dressed and I have to go somewhere, I just like tie it up like that.
Yes. Can you tell her to turn that down? She is blasting that right now.
Turn it down!
No, don't yell. Just walk over there. Why do they yell so much?
She just yelled back.
Good Lord. Hey, Tay finished the school year. Yeah, Richard, she finished the school year. She is passed. She's moving on to the 5th grade.
I can do it at the same time.
Congratulations.
I look like a spider. Whee!
Let's see here. Jay Lee says, yep, and I went to when was at the Vets. Have not been to it since I went to the fairgrounds. Missing the antique building at the fair. The new location for the Columbus Toy Show, it's huge. And it's even bigger now. They've expanded it. So it's just awesome.
It's already been 30 minutes.
I know, girl. Let's see here. Where was I? Made me lose my train of thought. My eyes are getting tired too. I still need to work out. I will finally get to go to a toy show next month. Mask and all. It's all good, Laura V says. Have fun at the toy show. Hopefully you find lots of good stuff. Jaylee says, never had toys, but Galaxy High could use some plastic love. High Saturn gives a thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Will you be picking up any of the AEW Unrivaled figures? All of them, Aunt Anderson. I'm so excited for those. All of them. I'm really excited for those. And August can't get here soon enough. I wish they were coming out sooner. There have it just jumped. There have been a lot of people live streaming today. Yeah, because it's been a good day for live streaming.
So I'll give you money.
I know. Gilster, thank you very much, Gilster, for the super chat. Do you know any toy shops in Bernie, Texas? I'm not familiar where Bernie is. Let me look that up real quick. Just to see if that's near like a major metropolitan area, to see if I can recognize.
How many people are watching?
I don't know where that is, Gilster. There's 200 people watching,
Daddy?
Girlfriend. Yes.
It's already been 1 hour. You have to go to bed.
I don't have to go to bed. You guys have to go to bed, but I do have to work out.
Well, you have to get off the live stream.
I know. Very soon, girls. I just want to make sure Drain, yes, I am half Filipino.
What?
And you are quarter Filipino because I'm half Caucasian, half Filipino. That makes you 25% Filipino.
I'm confused, but okay.
Muma is Filipino.
No, I'm not confused. I just say that.
We literally visited her today.
I know.
Okay. That's why you have some of the features you do. Your cheeks and your nose and yes.
Oh, I walk awkward. The heck?
Let's see here. That's an order. She told you. Is the Strong Guy Build-A-Figure action figures out yet? Not that I know of. I don't think so. I think they might have started to trickle in from overseas. I think maybe some YouTubers paid extra for them to get the reviews up early. But how do your girls watch FGTV on YouTube? My son loves them and they play Roblox a lot. I don't think they watch FGTV. The YouTubers I know they watch are I Am Santa and they watch Megan Plays, some other Roblox freaking YouTubers.
Hi.
What are the Roblox YouTubers you watch besides I Am Santa and Megan Plays?
Leah Ash. Megan Plays has a net worth of $2.1 million.
Congratulations to her for playing a video game as a full-time profession.
And she spends most of her money on Robux.
My hat's been crooked this whole time, and you didn't say anything to me.
I don't know.
Do you watch FGTV on YouTube? Do you know who they are? Michael Taylor's Michael Taylor's son plays Roblox, and he watches something called FGTV, and they play Roblox. So look it up. Maybe a new channel for you to watch.
No, I just watch Mario.
Mr. Imagination says San Antonio is your best bet.
I'll just watch Mario with it.
Rabbit Hammer says my nephew loves Dennis Daly.
Oh, I know that did.
And to be honest, he isn't that bad to have to put up with. Annika says, Cincy, your nerdy girl, Mike Kess, and Foxy all live stream today. Very nice. Let's see. Hey, Cincy, do you still do Rip and Pucks? Chad, I have a box of Upper Deck Series 2 hockey down there, which I still have not opened. I will not open it until the very first playoff game starts. When the very first playoff game starts in the restarted 2019-2020 season, that's a big yawn, girlfriend. I'm going to do a Rip and Pucks video. I'm going to open that box, and I'm going to open a box of SP Authentic Hockey. But not until the season starts. I want the damn season to start. What's your daughter's favorite fig you own?
I don't know.
Probably Baby Yoda or something.
Oh, yeah, go get him.
Go get him.
Okay.
Ionicus says he couldn't live stream today. Zach Johnson says Lightning 2020 Stanley Cup champs. We're doing lightning round now because I've got to wrap this up.
Yay. I will.
So, yeah, shout out in the chat if you want me to, if you have any questions or want me to shout something out. I'm doing lightning round right now before we wrap it up. Favorite WWE wrestlers of all time. Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Kurt Angle.
Wait, did he win?
Those are Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Since you do want an opened box set of WCW trading cards from 1991, it's Cub. Possibly, yeah. I love trading cards, so yeah, I'd be interested in that, possibly. Chad Garant, nice, can't wait. I want season to start too, so the players got to stop catching COVID. Yes, they do. They have to stay healthy to play hockey.
Hey, dude, stop it. They're just staring at me.
Jacob Olson, did you open Studio Series Sentinel Prime yet? Yes, and it's one of my favorite Studio Series figures in my entire collection. It's awesome. I 100% recommend it. Zach Johnson, Stamkos is back from injury. Rabbit Hammer, was good seeing you all. Just everyone take care and see you all soon. Thank you, Rabbit Hammer, for being here. David Herlock, where did you get that shirt? I don't remember the name. I think it's Warrior or something. I saw it was an ad on Facebook that I clicked on and bought the shirt, and I love the shirt. What's up, Cincy? How's your weekend? Derek, it's going great. Happy Father's Day weekend to everyone here.
Wait. What the heck?
Did you show this guy off?
He has like a baby nose.
He is the cutest thing in the world right here. Look. Yeah. He's trying to heal. He's trying to heal you.
He'd be like, oh yeah, we had this like hamburger chew toy for Willie, and then I just come out of my room and then I see it right by him. We should get like a plate chicken nugget and just put it in his hand.
Don't put it in his hand because will probably try and eat the chicken nugget and then probably start chewing on Baby Yoda, and I don't want that happening.
Wait, chicken nugget.
Oh, okay.
Just like this.
I'm in lightning round right now, so here, let's see here. Saint Archangel, shout out to my son Brucey, who is here with me, staying up way too late. Tell him he needs to go to bed. Brucey, go to bed. It is 10:28 Central Time. I'm not sure where it is in your time zone, but it's late, and it's Father's Day tomorrow. So go to bed, my friend. It's wait.
Oh, he's standing.
Derek Tanglo says, he just passed out because he used the force.
No.
How's your weekend? Oh, I already read that. Are you getting the Hasbro Ghostbusters? Probably not, Michael Taylor. I love the movie, but I don't know. Who would you want to see in AEW Unrivaled Series 3? Orange Cassidy, MJF, Sammy Guevara, Ricky Starks. Take care, Rabbit Hammer. Let's see here. Great talking and listening. I'll hit you up later. Thanks, Art. Any chance of opening toys and go? Oh, I forgot to open that freaking figure. I was gonna open the Dooku. I don't have time. I was gonna open a Black Series Dooku. Totally forgot because I got caught up in the chat. But I guess next video I'll open that up. Whatever. Casey and Raphael go up online on Monday or in a store. Ryan A says. Good luck to everyone trying to get those. I am definitely trying to score that myself. Happy Father's Day, brother. Enjoy. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate it. Comments just jumped. Someone stole 4 of those. Someone stole 4 of those childs from the Target by my word. Stole them? That's terrible.
How much is this?
I don't know, $25, I think.
$25.
Got a question for you. $550 good for a sideshow wolf. Commander, captain. I always forget if they're captains or commanders. Was offered it earlier, and I'm on the fence. That seems kind of high. I'm not sure what it's going for right now, but it seems a little high. Darth Primus, my wife bought that Baby Yoda when she saw your toy haul. That's awesome. Everyone here loves this Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
The child. I apologize. People get mad when I call him Baby Yoda. The child.
Chicken nuggies.
Ben Sutton, thanks for dropping in to say hi. A third Alien vs. Predator film would be awesome. Happy Father's Day, man. Thank you for the shout out. Absolutely, Saint Archangel. He's 6 and in shock that you just talked to him. Oh, that's awesome. Very, very cool. Pre-order Unicron. I did not get in on the pre-order for Unicron. I'm excited to see what that thing looks like. I'm not excited to see what it goes for in the secondary market. It's not really imperative that I get that, but I do think it looks cool in planet mode. All right, guys. 179 strong. We broke the 200 mark on the number of people watching this. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. Drain says, watch Jobby the Hong best. I love Jobby the Hong. He's one of my favorite YouTube channels, not just Transformers reviews. Dude is so talented and so funny. I love that channel. Anyway, guys, I got to hop off here. I got to work out still. I got to tuck her in. I got to do some cardio. I got to lift some weights, getting in beach shape. But thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Jobby is awesome. Ionicus Toy Review says, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to all your dads out there. If you're watching this and you're not a father and you got a dad, spend some time with them. Show them some love. But that's it for now. What else? That's it, guys. Be on the lookout tomorrow. I'm dropping a new video tomorrow morning on YouTube. It's going to be a Hot Toys haul. Big surprise that I got.
Wait, what?
In that video. You'll have to watch the video tomorrow morning to find out.
I don't want to watch the video.
But
just tell me what it is.
That's it. Mark 44 Prime knows about that. Leon knows about that. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for joining. Adios for now. Happy Father's Day. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday night. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace, dudes.
There's my weird spider head.